Black Pearl Media.
It's 9 o'clock and May is gay.
Sometimes life feels like a funny script where you want a lifetime supply of shit. And just when you feel like you can't go no more, the week starts all over cause Sky Daddy's bored. 7-Day Circle. It's a show where the hosts don't even wanna be there.
We're live.
Hi, May.
I hope.
Welcome to 7-Day Circle with Hope.
I may.
Maybe she's May. We don't know.
It's questionable some days,
Right.
but I think today I'm May.
Absolutely.
I feel more like May today. How do you feel?
I actually kind of feel more like Hope today.
Sweet.
I do.
How's our conscience tonight?
I feel gassy.
Oh, God. Sorry I asked.
Better out than in. As Breck always says.
God. Oh, it's been a week.
It has been a week.
It has been an emotionally charged week.
Yes, very emotionally charged.
Hi,
Typhon.
Typhon. Good evening. Thank you for joining us.
I see red flags. Yes, I do, and I ignore them.
Why do you see red flags? I don't understand. Oh, okay. I get it. I was like, what are we doing wrong? I'm red flagged out, man. Well, you're going to start us off with birthdays.
Absolutely.
Well, I'll start us off with birthdays. I have one. Brian Boner, happy birthday today.
Happy birthday, Brian.
Your day has been wonderful. Your day.
Okay. Let's see. I have Sean Ellis. His birthday is today.
Happy birthday.
I was like, is it today? And then on the 24th, we have Mary Lou Cohen and Micah Nave.
Happy birthday, ladies.
And then on the 25th, we have Lindsay Walls White.
Happy birthday, Lindsay.
Happy birthday, Lindsay. And then the 27th is Steve Tregalis.
Steve Tregalis.
And then my wonderful, brilliant adopted nephew, Kyler Telford, on the 29th.
Happy birthday, Kyler.
Happy birthday, son. That's all I got.
I have Jim Schultz,
Happy birthday, Jim Schultz.
Keenan Fraunfelter,
Happy birthday,
Kayla
Keenan.
Collins, Carrie Monroe. It says here Phil Walrod is 106 years old today.
I thought he was 107.
It says 106. Yeah. So we're just glad he's, it's got to be a record at this point.
Happy
Yeah, I mean,
birthday.
he came in and bought some food the other day. It's amazing he's getting around as well as he is, as
106,
old
Phil.
as he is.
Happy birthday, Phil.
Happy birthday, Phil. You know,
That's the one thing I'll say about Phil, it's, he's a guy.
he is a pain in the butt, is what he is.
I think he's awesome.
No,
I
I love
don't know
Phil.
how his wife has put up with him for so many years.
Miss Walrod.
Miss Rita.
She was our substitute teacher all the time. Fun lady.
She's sweet.
She is very sweet.
And I reckon
Anyway.
Phil's not too bad. Just don't tell him.
He's ornery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is.
Anywho, well, today we decided we're going to do something a little bit different. We didn't pick out any specific topics. I guess more of like lazy, maybe it's the right word that we were. Anyways, we have a bag full of questions, and we're going to all be in the hot seat tonight. So if you have any questions that you want to ask either Hope, I, or our conscience, put it in the comments. Make sure to also like, follow, share, whatever. Our show.
Absolutely. Pass this around to your
Don't
friends.
say that. Don't say that like that. That's not right. I don't want to be cussed out. But share our content.
Yes, share our content.
Anyways, so who's going first? Hope for me. Hope for me. Hope for me.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a black person by his toe. I'm just playing.
And yes, it's a Crown Royal bag. I don't know if we can.
It's a peach Crown Royal bag.
You go first. 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh gosh. Okay. Don't let me pick one of mine.
You're gonna pick
I'm
one of
gonna
yours.
Well, I picked 2.
Well, then put this one back.
Okay. What is question number 1?
I hope it's a good one.
Do you think crying is a sign of weakness or strength?
Totally a sign of.
For me, it's a sign of I'm fed up usually, but it's a cleansing thing for me.
That's kind
So
of how I always feel.
to me, I guess it would be a strength. I mean, it kind of seems like a weakness because that's the way we've been programmed to think. But honestly, if you can cry and show your emotions, regulated emotions, it's actually a strength, you know?
I think it is. I think it's a strength. I feel like the tears leaving is almost like you could say like the negativity or the whatever, the bad stuff leaving you. So get it out, let it out.
Yeah.
Cleanse, exactly like you
Cleanse
said.
it,
I
yeah.
don't think it's weakness at all.
Conscience, what do you think?
I think it just kind of depends. I think if you're crying about like your own personal place and it's your fault, like maybe crying too long might be a bad thing. But to me, like usually when I cry a lot more these days than I did like throughout my 20s and 30s. But usually when I cry, it's like I don't know, like you ever see those videos where it's like some 50-year-old dad and he doesn't know why his wife and kid are filming him, and then like the kid hands him like a present and it's like papers asking that you find out it's like the kid's stepdad and he's asking him to adopt him, and this big like burly man just starts crying. Like my eyes just pissed
I'm
tears.
already.
So like me, I usually cry more in like when I completely can relate with somebody else, just like love, like an overwhelming feeling of love and compassion will make me cry. But like somebody's like me being broke or screwed over or something, I'm probably not going to cry. I'll more likely to get angry at that point.
Right.
Our conscience has feelings.
Yes.
My turn. If you could lock up one person in a mental hospital, who would you choose?
Megan.
Myself.
No. It'd be me and Megan.
That was my first thought. I was like, is myself an option? Like, is that no, who would I choose though? I really can't think of anybody other than myself.
Yeah.
Derek, maybe.
Well, yeah, we're a trio. I mean, if you go and I go, he has to go.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
part of the contract.
It is.
If we can't
we
die,
can't die.
he has to. He's stuck with us for the rest of his life. So
So if I go to mental institute, let's
he's
go,
going
conscience.
too.
My buddy
Dude,
just went to a mental institute. Well, he thought he went to rehab, and on day 10 when he sobered up, he found out it was a mental institution. But he told me that they don't really care. Like it's like they don't care like that people hook up in there. So no, I'm just kidding. But no. So me, I think rehab, mental institution, whatever. I think everybody thinks of it as like, oh, you're going to go and stop doing whatever you're doing. But I think the real ingredient that makes those places work, at least for a little bit, is I think that wherever you're at in life, whatever circle you're in that you can't get out of, I think 90% of that could be changed by just literally leaving the surroundings you're in every day. Just even if you just, I don't even think you have to leave the state, the town, just literally go somewhere else and you'll be surprised how much clearer you will see things. Because I just think that a change of scenery and probably most importantly, a change of people who you allow to occupy your time. Like
our comments just went away.
Click on comments on the far right.
Well, no, the whole side of that screen went away, Derek.
It just like
It
changed.
came up
on us.
with I don't know. It's a search engine. I think it's Bing or
We
something
didn't
like
touch
that.
anything.
Okay.
So Run for Justice says, I know who I would choose. Who would you choose? And hi, Kaiki. Probably a lot of people would choose the same person.
Kanye?
Me?
No, but honestly, like I like recently, like within the last month, I considered going to a psych ward just for the just
Just the vacay?
I mean, I'm a little bit crazy sometimes. It gets a little bit tense, you know, like 30 days in a place where, you know, they just let you hang out and go to meetings and stuff. Like I've never been to a psychiatric hospital, but to me it sounds kind of fun. But I'm probably not the best one to ask.
I don't know. I've never been to one either, surprisingly, shockingly.
Right.
But I'm down.
Before we go any further, I was turning down the volume and my phone was still on Facebook, and it came up with the farewell to Mark Espinoza from our police department. And I'm emotional and I don't know why. But I just want to say, Mark, you will be missed.
For sure.
Thank you for your service. We appreciate you and good luck with your future.
I'm not mad at you for arresting me anymore. You were just doing your job. I understand.
Right?
Yeah,
He worked
I don't know.
until 6 a.m. I asked him what time he got off last night, and he said 6 a.m. And I told him I was going to try to be his last arrest. I was going to streak somewhere, but I fell asleep.
Thank God.
Lord.
Well, you know, my last interaction with Mark as an officer, Crystal and her boyfriend Calvin and I were walking in the intersection there by Dairy Cream looking for his ring that he lost. And Mark pulls around the corner and says, "So, are you vacuuming the grass watching the cops down the street?" And we were like, "What?" It was funny. We were like, "Okay, Mark, quit being hilarious right now." And then he offered to help us look for it. And then he was like, "Yeah, no, probably not. I probably ain't going to get out and look for it." We were like, "Well, thanks." But it was funny. But we will miss you, Mark, and good luck. Okay.
He's already got a new job. It's actually, he keeps the uniform. He dances now.
Oh, God.
He does private parties. Call Back Home Media if you would like Officer Espinoza to come.
Mark, I have nothing to do
Things
with
up.
this at all.
But I will make money off of you if you do it.
I can't say I won't.
He sings and dances.
What?
Okay, my next one that I pulled out was, for real though, Derek is totally gay.
Right?
That is not a question. That is a statement.
But it has a question mark. Oh, it does have. Okay, it's supposed to have a question mark, right? It's supposed to say right.
Have you been
Yeah,
talking to people I went to high school with?
Huh?
You've been
Have you
talking,
been talking to people I went to high school with?
No. I was talking to some people that know you quite well. Just saying. Anyways,
I think
gay.
Derek is
My best
not
friend.
gay.
My best friend.
He never goes against himself.
Lame. Lame.
Does that mean I get a raise, boss?
I'll give you an extra ice cream sandwich.
Yay, me!
What about me? I wrote it down.
You have to give her your ice cream sandwich.
Whatever. Anyways, I got the next question. Would you rather have to fight a bear or a shark? I'm totally fighting a shark, dude. I've been preparing for this my whole life, I feel. Okay, I've watched a lot of documentaries and I want to punch a shark in the face.
I'm thinking you're not going to get a real good.
They say, though,
Well, I know that's what they say, but think about it. When you're
underwater, that's kind of what I thought. But
you're, yeah, no. See, Run for Justice says shark,
Yeah.
and I see red
See?
flag says shark. I'm thinking I don't want to fight either one.
I already fought a bear, so I would have to choose a shark. Good job, Kyler. Good job. Why wouldn't you fight a bear though? I mean, because I would think that
Well,
that would be
because-
our first choice, but I'm down for a shark.
Because shark is unrealistic for Kansas people.
Yeah, that's true.
A bear can run, it can climb trees,
yeah,
they're
and they're
fast.
fast.
and once they get a hold of you, they don't let go.
No, I would totally fight a shark.
A shark, you poke them in the eyeball and they let you go.
right?
You're probably not going to survive, but they'll still let you go.
You're so negative. Bears are easy. You just have to give them belly rubs. True, Kyler. True. He is funny. What'd you
Have
get?
you ever seen the movie Legends of the Fall?
I have not.
You haven't?
I haven't.
It's like a 90s Brad Pitt movie.
I don't know. I was young.
Well, don't watch it before the
Why?
contest is over because it's Brad Pitt at his prime, chopping wood, but he
It
fights a
sounds like
bear.
it turns you on more than it does me.
I mean, shit happens, you know. I mean, look, here we go. Great movie,
Let's
Legends
go
of the
with our
Fall.
next question.
Legends of the Fall. Watch it, and that's how
Yeah.
I would
Kyler,
fight.
when did you watch it?
I love that movie, actually.
All dudes watch that movie not because Brad Pitt's in it with his shirt off, but it's other reasons.
Okay, well, I had the answer to the question that was still in the bag, and I just drew the question. So it says, is Derek Rutherford gay? And then the answer would be, for real though, Derek is totally gay. So there was her question mark. She was right. It was just on the wrong piece of paper.
I was left home alone for a long time today.
A long time. Okay, anyway. Question.
You didn't answer it though.
I did too. I'm going to slap you. What is my catchphrase?
Ooh, your catchphrase. What is it?
I don't know. I'm asking you to tell me what my catchphrase is.
What, your catchphrase is or my catchphrase
You
is?
know what mine is.
Hold on. I gotta think about this for a minute.
I know yours.
What's mine?
I'm minding my business like I always do.
Okay, all right. Your catchphrase. Damn it. I know it. I know it. I know it. I know it. I don't know. It's probably something southern. One of your little sayings that I don't know what they mean at all or where they come from. Something about like running uphill and I don't know.
What's Derek's catchphrase?
I'm gay.
I don't think he says
Derek,
that.
do you have a catchphrase?
That's gay. He always says that's gay.
He does say that. He does say that. Megan, do something. I don't know. It's always something picking on me, I feel.
Probably. You can't answer that?
My catchphrase?
No, mine.
I said something southern.
Be specific. Derek, do you know?
You put me on the spot. You're supposed to answer it.
No, you're supposed to ask your friends. This was a group one.
I don't have friends right now in this moment.
Catchphrase.
Derek's catchphrase is "It's always 12 o'clock." What? We have never heard Derek say that, Kyler.
My catchphrase is whenever I watch Legends of the Fall, I go, "Wow, it just went from 6 to midnight."
Run for Justice says, shine so bright it hurts their effing eyes is my catchphrase.
Who is Hawk Tua?
I don't know, but I like it.
Well, they're asking is Stephanie available?
For parties or what?
I don't know.
I want to say thank you to all that are in the comment
Absolutely.
sections
Thank
and
you.
watching
Thank you. What is
us.
your catchphrase?
Slower than molasses on a cold
I
winter
told
day.
you. I knew it. I knew it. Something southern. that I
Over
don't know.
yonder.
Over
I
there
mean,
yonder.
right?
Why? Anyways. What is the best piece of advice you've ever gotten?
Let that shit roll off your back and keep moving forward.
Always something like a southern. That's good advice though. Mine was laughter is the best medicine. The world is a dark place. If you can't learn to laugh in the darkness, you've got nothing.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
I
Over
like
here,
that one
conscience. I don't know why I shut it.
because you want to see my dumb hand struggle.
I would never. Be the bigger person. Those are good. That's good. Keep your head high. Good job, Kyler.
Stay in face.
I love it. It's high in Kaiser.
Be the bigger one.
Who is that?
I don't know.
Keep your eyes open for red flags.
Right.
Hey, I'm learning. I am learning.
I see them. I just think they're waving hi to me.
I'm
I
like,
just,
Six Flags. Let's
Right?
go.
well, we've upped it to 12.
Dude,
Be the leader, not the follower. Yeah. Stay out of cults.
that is really good advice.
Absolutely. Okay.
Best advice I ever got was they said, if you're cold, you're dead. If you're cool, you're halfway there.
What does that mean? I don't understand.
I took it to mean like if you like, I don't know. I don't think there is such a thing as cool, but anytime I've ever tried to be cool, I wasn't living for myself at all. And yeah, well on my
Didn't
way.
your face.
Okay, I get it. Okay, I wasn't looking at it that way.
He was
All right.
going against himself.
Hey, how do we stream on TikTok at all?
I don't know how, but I have 1,000 followers now because of your video you did.
Oh, for real?
Awesome.
You're welcome.
Trust your gut.
Well,
Absolutely.
Well, I just had a viewer ask about TikTok, and he's very persistent. Did you ask? Did you ask? Are you watching? I mean,
how do we do things as such?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I guess just have to play around with it one of these days.
Yeah, not today. Not
That's what she
today.
said.
What did he say?
That's what she said.
Anyways, hope we drew a question.
Okay. What's your biggest pet peeve?
Do you guys have time? Like,
I've
this
got
one's
a
one?
lot. But smacking when you're chewing, like chewing gum, you better keep your mouth shut. I don't want to hear.
I don't want to hear you crunch, smack, slurp, anything like that. I will literally. It's enraging me just thinking about it. I can't do it. Repetitive noises, I cannot do.
She threatens to kill me on a daily basis.
Hey, hawk to it. Oh my goodness.
Liars, absolutely.
Who's lying?
No, I see red flag says liars.
It's honestly, yep. No, I won't. What? This is going too fast. Okay, yeah. We're back to pet peeves. Pet peeves. People in general. I'm just joking. I'm joking.
Well, yeah, I just
Repetitive noises, crunching, smacking, slurping, saying too many times.
you're
I'm
in
my
trouble.
own pet peeve.
Yes, you are.
I thought the question. Yeah, no, it was. I got lost. My bad.
King of Spades. Mine is being hung up on and being ignored. That will fuel my fire
Ooh.
quick. Absolutely. I
I
can't
can't.
stand that either. But, when somebody really makes me mad, my best option is to hang up and ignore.
Kyler, what do you mean lying about love? You're 11. It'll happen a lot.
A lot.
I'm sorry.
Get
son.
used to it.
What's the weirdest item you keep by your bed? My children are watching.
It just said weirdest items. I didn't
Weirdest
specify.
item.
Keep it clean.
I am, but I'm trying to think. What's the weirdest item you keep by your bed?
Trying to think what's on my nightstands.
Kyler. I can't stand him. I can't stand my kid.
Well, I know what I keep in my nightstands, and we're not going to discuss that. But on my nightstands, I don't keep anything weird.
I have my Bible.
That's not weird.
I didn't say it was weird. I'm just saying that's what's on my bed right now.
I was going to say you ain't really got a nightstand though.
No, but
I mean, you got the dentist light at the bottom of your bed, and
Kyler. So help me God. Hey, Conscience, what's the weirdest thing you keep by your bed?
A picture of Rick from Rick's video.
You know what? Sadly, I mean, honestly, I believe it. Does that mean stop lying?
May
Essential
please,
oil.
that's a good one. Yeah.
may please stop bussing.
Who? What did he say?
Essential diffuse.
That's
oil.
not weird. That's good.
Yeah.
So listen, y'all are oil people.
Sure.
Stephanie's in that cult.
She's not.
She is.
Nicole.
She believes that essential oils will cure things.
It does.
It
They
does.
can.
Okay, well that's
My duct tape is on my nightstand. That's the weirdest thing I keep on my nightstand.
y'all
I think-
believe that oils are gonna solve things.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey,
Oh.
Have you tried it?
I used my calming oil yesterday before I went to work, and it worked miracles. I did not lose my crap yesterday at work.
She did today, but she didn't
Well, yeah.
yesterday. Stephanie is awesome. We love Stephanie.
Absolutely. They're great for allergies
See?
and relaxation. Yes. I have one. What? Okay. I have next to my bed on the shelf different types of alcohol. Awesome.
Definitely necessary.
It kind of goes with the duct tape and the
I
zip
don't
ties.
know about all that, but you didn't say zip tie.
Well, I got those too. I just remembered.
Anyways, it's your turn, lady.
Get down to the bottom of the bag so I don't have to pull out any of mine because mine are silly.
Mine are too. Some of them.
What is your most treasured possession? My most treasured possession would have to be my Bibles.
Mine's this ring. This ring my dad gave my mom, and my mom gave me on my 21st birthday, and I love it. And
That's awesome.
I think she said it was like all of $13 altogether, but it's not about the price; it's about the meaning.
Right?
And I like to wear it on this finger, and people are like, "Oh, you're engaged? Yes, I am. Leave me alone."
My Sonic plush, I've had it for years.
He has had that for years.
Kaiki, your mama is trying to talk me out of my black and red dragon for you.
Kyler, you'll love it. It's like a little plushie. You'll love it. Kyler. Okay, let me tell you guys the story about what Kyler's talking about the cat. So when he was younger, I don't remember how old he was exactly, but he was little. And he comes and he brings me this little yellow like cat. It's like a little, just like this. And he's like, "Mom, I want you to keep this forever. And whenever you miss me, you can look at it and think of me." And so of course I did. And a few years later, I was going through my stuff while he was there, and he was like, "Mom, do you have that cat?" And I was like, "Kyler, you told me to keep it forever. And so I'm going to, it was special to me." And he just starts laughing. And I was like, "What's funny about that?" And he goes, "I found it in a convenience store bathroom on the counter by the sink. I picked it up and gave it to you." Mhm. I was like, "You didn't wash it or anything, did you?" "No,
At least it wasn't a condom or something. I mean,
I still have the damn cat to this day."
Run for Justice, my wedding album, and my Kisses baby books. I packed those up if there is a tornado coming.
Do you lock the door as well?
That's not fair. He's not here to defend himself.
That's his fault.
The tornado we had last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the first tornado that my boyfriend, fiance, whatever we are, had ever experienced.
He's from California.
He's from California. It's giving, hurricanes and
have
earthquakes
hurricanes?
all day long, and he's okay. But a tornado, he lost his ever loving mind. I took a friend of mine down the street, like a block and a half, to where she was staying, so that she didn't walk in the hailstone.
They were like golf ball size
Yeah,
hail.
they were huge. I was like, "You're not walking." And this one came with me. Soon as we walked out of the house, he locked the door and then crawled underneath the house.
So we get back like 30 seconds later
Yeah.
to a locked door.
And it's raining, it's thundering, it's hailing.
Hailing. I'm screaming, of course.
Yeah. And he finally gets from underneath the house and unlocks the door, and he's looking around for us with his flashlight. I am furious. And I'm like, "Why did you lock the door?" And he goes, "You left me alone to get killed by the tornado." And Megan goes,
It's not gonna knock.
"It's not going to knock." He goes, "Well, how do I know? I've never been in one of these things."
I was like, I assure you, you don't have to worry about locking the door, unlocking the door. It's not gonna knock. It's not gonna say, "Hey, can I come in? Are you sure? Is that cool?" And then he had to call his entire family and say, "I almost died in a tornado. It came nowhere near our house.
No, it was still like
we were fine."
2 miles outside of town.
Lord. Anyway, so that's the funny story. That's why I laughed at the pack it up if the tornado's coming, because he was grabbing Social Security cards and birth certificates, and I'm like,
I mean, by the time he got done gathering all of our identifications, we'd have been swept away if it was coming. It was just funny.
oh, excuse me. So I pulled this question. What's your most embarrassing moment?
I have too many.
I have a lot. I embarrass myself a lot. Where did our conscience go?
I think he's just sitting
he
in the
sleeping?
background, curled up in his blankie.
I'll take a number 6, large Diet Coke.
Okay.
We're all out of Diet Coke today, sir.
What's your most embarrassing moment?
I don't know. Probably just any time that like I talked shit on somebody and they heard it with their ears.
That's embarrassing?
I mean, until I get out of the room.
Maybe you shouldn't talk shit so much.
I mean, remind me to tell you a story as soon
God.
as it's not being recorded.
Like I said, I have way too many. I can't pinpoint just one.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I guess my most memorable one was when I was in the 4th grade and we had a new kid in class, and we had 2 mats, so we was trying to pick out nicknames for them so we could keep them separate. And
It's true.
that is funny, Kaiki. But I had a big old crush on Matt Higgins, and secretly behind his back, I always called him Higgy Baby. Well, it was all quiet. Nobody was saying anything, and out comes Higgy Baby, and he's been Higgy Baby ever since.
I started my period in the middle of class one time.
That's embarrassing.
It was terrible. I didn't go back to school after lunch. I went home and I told my mom, I was like, "You're not making me go back. You cannot make me go back." I didn't have a jacket or anything to like tie around my waist, nothing.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it further.
Right.
Kyler, however, did. Yeah, that is true. He did have to wear my pants. Luckily, I had on 2 pairs of leggings that night, and he sure did have to wear a pair. God, I'm never taking him to see Michael Myers in theaters ever again. I turned around and I was like, "Kyler, you're freaking joking, right? You are 13 years old." like, Mom, it was really gory. It scared me. And we had like a packed full vehicle because everybody went. So like we were like kind of like all but sitting on top laps, and I'm like, I'm not riding home with him with that. No, you're putting on my pants.
Right?
Yeah, it was funny. It was funny.
King of Spades. It takes a lifetime to build an empire, and Mother Nature, seconds to destroy it. Absolutely.
Sorry.
Let's see.
It's your question time.
I know. Where is it? Oh yeah, I hid it. I hid it.
This is fun and laid back.
It is. We needed this.
We did. Sometimes I feel like we get just too serious all the time. Like it should be, there's a lot of serious stuff going on, but sometimes I just want to kick back. What is it?
If you joined the circus, what would your circus act be?
I want to be the bearded lady. I've already started.
Fortune teller.
I got a question.
Okay.
Either one can go first. If you could start a job tomorrow and make just as much money like as you need to get through what you need, what job would be perfect for you? Like what would you if you could just walk in tomorrow? Huh?
And then I'd be a stripper.
No, I didn't say what job do you have now. I said what job would you start tomorrow?
No. She hasn't upgraded to stripper. She's still on the street corner yet.
I thought she was just on Snapchat.
I don't know. I don't know.
Like it could be anything.
Yeah, any job, any profession, whatever.
I would really like to use my college education for something. So, I would like to go into something like accounting.
I'd be a
type stuff,
counselor.
Or, yeah.
Believe it or not, I would be a counselor.
Okay, go deeper though. Okay, so you have sorry, we're plugging my computer. So you have like youth counseling, drug counseling, like abuse counseling. What do you think would be the best for you to work in that you would have the most you would feel most fulfilled?
I would be a drug counselor. A drug counselor for sure.
I dig that.
Yep.
I'm gonna do my taxes.
Don't look at me like that.
What?
I
know you can. That's not what I wasn't doubting your abilities.
I've already done the stripper thing. I made good money, but it just wasn't for me. Thank God there was 30 big screen TVs. I didn't have to pay attention to the customers. I could watch TV.
Man, people have thought about this circus answer.
Horse rancher.
Kyler would be a knife juggler, dolphin trainer in the circus.
Hey, possibly.
Kyler, you would make a great youth counselor.
Absolutely, son. Charles Henry.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We try. Actually, the funny thing is that we really don't.
We don't. It's just our lives.
If my life were a TV show.
Okay. If your life was a TV show, what would it be called?
It'd be a symbol like Prince. I don't know. It'd be called I Don't Know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think mine would be, oh God, not again.
Yeah. Yeah. Conscience, what would the name of your TV show be?
Professional Squirrel Hunter. Cool.
Professional.
Is that the circus question, or is that
would be the job, I would think.
I don't even want like a crazy job. Like if I could just wake up tomorrow, make enough money, and just be like, like a foot soldier for ISIS or something like that. Just something simple.
I would really like to just be able to do podcasts and get paid for it.
Bingo. We're pretty good at it. Yep.
But I think that was in part of our contract that we just wasn't going to get paid. Our payment was being able to be in Derek's presence.
I didn't sign that. I did not sign that.
Well, when that day that you left during the podcast,
I died.
well, you died, and well, your hand might have not died, and it signed it. You just
Y'all
didn't
are
know it.
messed up for that.
So honestly, I do give you ice cream sandwiches, which is pretty nice. Elon Musk would not give you that.
Okay, but you gave us ice cream sandwiches in the cold.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, it's not perfect, but I think that you could sell some commercials at this point. You just have to say things on the air.
Hey, we could do that.
I mean, you could do that for sure.
Absolutely.
But
who's doing comments, us or you?
I think it's a mixed go. That's a good answer. King of Spades.
Go for it.
If I had millions, I would build tiny homes and let the homeless live there and give them the help and let them garden their. I love that.
That is awesome.
That is really good. Tiny homes are like, I want one.
She needs one. Oh. Narcissist Hunter, mine would be called.
Is this real life?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm loving all the comments. You guys are awesome.
Thank you. Help them get back on their feet with tools they need. Absolutely. That's one thing, like going through treatment. I didn't have any life skills really.
Right.
And I didn't know how to do things. And so, that was part of the, where I was at.
Well, and how to function, especially dealing with mental struggles as well, with responsibilities and financial stuff. Like, it's to learn how to do all of that together. It's not easy. And a lot of people aren't taught those kind of life skills. You know what I mean? Like, especially not in school or anything like that. So,
especially anymore.
Circus, I would want to. Nice. I would be too scared of heights.
Yeah, I have a height thing.
I'm telling you, bearded lady, I got it.
What's that one? Ice cream sandwiches are expensive these
Everything is expensive these days. So I guess, we're appreciative of our ice cream sandwich paycheck.
Right. I mean, after all, that was, what got us to start doing a podcast. He promised snacks every
show. And I think we've only gotten snacks like 4 times now out of how many episodes have we done now?
I think we're on like 23, 24, maybe 25.
We're up there. We're getting up there. Y'all got perks like ice cream sandwich. That is true. We're grateful. We know.
We know this, Kaiki.
Good night, son.
Go to bed. You got school tomorrow. Do we have? Oh, is it my turn?
I think it was my turn.
I don't remember.
You got circus lady.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I like that one.
What?
This will be episode 27. As soon as we hit 30, I'll have enough data to AI both of you, and then I can just I'm sure I'll see you around and stuff. It'll be cool.
Derek, I will unalive you. Stop your shit. Thank you, King of Spades. Is water wet? Is water wet?
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't want to talk about pizza, y'all.
Oh,
don't bring up pizza.
Don't bring up
Derek's
pizza.
Salty.
Yeah, a whole lot salty.
But he should. Yeah, you're right. I'm not answering that. And that's a trick question.
Okay, pull
Is water wet?
Is it?
I don't know. Why would it be? Of course it's wet.
I don't think so. I don't think that's okay. I've heard that human beings can't feel wetness. We just feel the drastic change in temperature. So if you put your hand in water that's the same as the room temperature, you won't really notice it.
Yes, you will. It's wet.
Okay. Can your body tell the difference between wet and cold?
I don't. I don't know off the top of my head. Like I needed to experiment. That didn't sound right. I don't know. This is gonna have me stumped for weeks.
I know. Hope your job needs to be a relationship counselor because she gave me some good advice to someone a couple
That's
weeks.
awesome.
Thank you. I just go off experiences. That's all I can do.
So, Tiffany and I had a
Water.
discussion today.
No, water is not wet, and a element can't affect its own element.
What does that mean, Kyler? Smarty pants.
Dominoes.
Domino's is so good. So if a tree falls in the forest and nobody is around to hear it, does it make a sound? I finally came to the conclusion after years of thinking about this. I don't really care. It's irrelevant. And the tree doesn't really care if I care if it makes a sound. Otherwise, it would have waited until I got there for it to fall. So otherwise, it doesn't care if it makes a sound or not. So what does it matter?
Kids don't feel a warm, wet diaper. But they do feel a cold, wet one.
I don't know. It's been a long time since I've had a diaper on.
Don't lie, you just had one on a couple days ago.
For the record, I did not.
If you know, you know.
I can.
I don't know. It was just a good question, and it was
water
funny. Is water wet? I mean, we've been taught that it is.
Hey, Conscience, listen. I want you to answer this for me. Are you ready?
Okay.
There are 30 cows, 28 chickens. How many didn't?
I
Don't
don't know.
Google it either.
I'm not going to. I don't care.
He's lying. He's gonna.
No, he's gonna make stuff.
Do you believe in hypnotism?
Listen, don't change the subject. 30 cows, 28 chickens. How many didn't?
Hope. I think she's having a stroke.
I think she is too.
I hate you, Kyler.
All right. Whenever I snap my fingers, you're going to forget that you asked me my question, and both of you are going to forget that you're gay. Okay, go.
I'm still gay, and I did not forget the question.
I never go against myself, so I'm not gay. But I am gay happy today.
30 cows, 28
28
chickens. How many didn't?
10.
Tina?
I said 10.
No, dude, it's not. No. Why is it 10? I see red flags.
10 p.m. Good night. Have to work. Good night. Have a wonderful, blessed evening.
I love your name.
It's 10.
Why, Kyler? Kyler, don't even go there. It was 2 and you know it.
I think it's 10.
But why? What makes it 10?
Because you said 28 chickens.
I know. You know the answer, so you shut your mouth. And it took you a minute to get there, too.
I know. I hate riddles.
I like them sometimes, especially when they're
38,
so
28.
simple.
I got some pretty good questions, but they're a little, raunchy.
Inappropriate.
Why are you like this? What happened to you?
We don't have. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. We have no more time.
Out of time. So, my eyebrows are falling out, and my aunt said I need to have my thyroid checked. So, should I be concerned?
Yes,
For real?
absolutely.
Oh no.
There was
But
just a health fair.
No, my auntie told me she's a doctor.
She is not. She is a
She is a
respiratory
doctor.
therapist.
You do not take away. Hey, I'm surprised somebody hasn't said anything about the Cowboys today.
I'm leaving it alone. I'm just, it's really sad what's going on with that team.
She's not in town.
Kaiki, just because you can pick me up and move me wherever you want to, boy, I will handcuff you to the trunk of my parked car and drag you somewhere. Quit telling me I'm old, boy.
So it's 10. So we're good.
Yeah, I think so. My Broncos won today 26-7.
Oh, I thought we could be friends.
Steelers, woohoo, 3-0. Wow, Steelers are doing good.
My dad would be happy.
Oh, okay. Kaiki, you're off the hook.
Oh, you calling me old? No, he's not. It's because you're old. You're grounded.
In our defense and offense, and as quarterback and what's going on.
Very true.
Yep. Well, guys,
I think that's a wrap.
I do too.
I think we're supposed to, not supposed to, but I think we want to go ahead and mention 988, as always.
Absolutely. And mention that on the 24th,
24th.
there is a Standing in the Gap, I guess, event at the Civic Center, right, Stephanie? I think
Yes.
it's the Civic Center. I don't remember what time it starts, but it is on the 24th here in Elkhart. There's local speakers and some outside speakers, so come join. Yes, I'll be speaking. Don't
And
know what
I
I'm going
will
to be
be there
speaking about.
supporting.
But
Anyways,
absolutely.
hey, guess what? I want to tell y'all something.
Hope in May.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to add a couple things to the Standing in the Gap stuff.
Okay.
So it's Tuesday the 24th from 10 to 5. The information that is out there said that you're supposed to register by September the 19th. However, I missed the last meeting they had, but I bet if you still want to participate, you can still register.
Okay.
And I don't think you'll be turned away. But come on out if you can. You get 6 credit, like earned credit units or whatever that is. So it's good for jobs sometimes.
Aww.
That's awesome.
So, with that being said, I have to tell y'all something.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
You matter so much. Y'all matter. Thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Yes,
it was a
thank
great
you.
show. This was really fun. We needed this. Very laid back. I hope y'all have a good evening and a good week, and we will see you all next Sunday.
I just want to say my catchphrase: "You all matter a lot."
I already said that. I quit.